Blank Industries weekly winter weather alert. We got a big snowstorm. It's like spring, one of those March storms coming from the northern plains this week. We may even get a little bit of snow in the northeast later in the week. And let me just outline this, okay? I want you to what we're going to do here is go back, way back, back into time. Wait a minute, that was a song. We're just going to go back in time a couple of months. November. Started with Indian summer all over the eastern and central part of the United States, turned much colder mid and late November. December started warm, and of course the cold came. And in the case of December, the cold outdueled the warm. All right? And this is something that we outlined in our preseason forecast. Now, here we are with January. The snapback to warm has occurred, but guess what? The cold is coming again. And from January 10th through 30th, hope that wasn't a Freudian slip. We're going to have a lot of fun and games, all right? We already have fun and games in the northern plains today and tonight. This is more like a March storm, though, and it marches northeastward. How do you like that clever play on words? Pretty good, huh? This is professional stuff. Don't try it on your own. And you see it in the upper Mississippi Valley going into the lakes. All right, so it takes off to the north, and then it starts to dwindle. So by Thursday morning, the 24-hour snow ending Thursday morning looks like this. Ending Friday morning looks like this. See, I had to shift map backgrounds here. Okay, so it's into the east. However, during the day Friday and Friday night, a new storm could develop off the mid-Atlantic coast with just enough cold air to warrant concern for snow in the northeast, and that takes off. And you see what our totals are this week. And you see our temperatures way, way, way above normal this week. However, next week will not be as warm. The following week and the week after look cold and stormy. And you know what? If you give me 1 second, I got to put this up here for you. Go into historical sea surface temperatures here. All right, so if we take a look at what we look like now, you can see the warm blob in the North Pacific, right? Now, the closest analog to that is right here. See? Look. See that? See a pretty good analog, right? That's now and then. The foam side, the edge side. The foam, that was a commercial that they used to do. All right. All right, good. But you see how similar that is. There's that warm blob in there, right? Now, do you remember what happened in the winter of 2013-14? Okay, polar vortex came through on the 6th, the so-called 6th through 8th. It got real warm between the 10th and the 20th. We sort of had a fight back and forth for a while, but from late January through March, winter cranked, right? Same kind of thing may be happening now, though displaced. All right, so that because that shot buckled in December, if you displace it, the change back may be starting overall around the 10th of January rather than the 20th, 25th, or whatever it was back then. So just again, I just threw this on at the end here. You can see the similarities, okay? So in some ways, this might be a little bit more favorable, but there's that hot spot in the North Pacific again, all right? All right, that's it for now. I hope everybody's having a very happy New Year. Had a very Merry Christmas, and stay tuned to your winter weather alerts. Got the big storm right up front in the northern plains into the upper Mississippi Valley, and then we'll see what we could do for some of the places in the northeast. They're starving over there. They need snow. I talk to the snow geese all the time. They're all crying. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got.